Alright guys, Ozer's in here, and what we're going to discuss this time is aids. Um, your heroes are important, but having the proper aids to go with them, I think is almost as important as having the correct heroes. So we're going to look right here at my base, because you have to actually set these aids individually. I know I come across bases from time to time. I'll give you an example. We'll go battle. Where was it? Here we go. Super high level heroes. A 180 Abyss Demon. 19 of 20 skill. He has no aids. Up at the top, right by the name Abyss Demon, it should have who your aids are. So this guy, high level character, doesn't have his aid set. Level 62 character with 180 abyss. I mean that's a monster abyss. So what I want to do, well, I'll like to show you what it would look like. Here's another abyss, 163. Check aids. So he's got the Pangoli, which buys you an extra 5 seconds when you're dying. So just quickly looking, we'll go back. This guy, Abyss Demon, is 170 hit points and 11,100 attack. So 170,000 hit points and 11,000. He's level 163. The other guy had a 180 Abyss. Where was he? Right here. I don't know what his stats are, but I would imagine they're going to be lower. 160 and 7,000 attack. You can see that even though this abyss is almost 20 levels higher, way lower on his stats. And with Abyss Demon, the attack is I can't tell you how important it is. So he's wasted a lot of rings. He's used a lot of rings to get his skill to 19. If he would just put the proper aids up in there, you would see sounding effects. Now we'll go back to my home base, and here's my Abyss Demon right here. 218,000 hit points, which doesn't really matter, but the 14,000 attack, that's what we're looking for. That's the big one. The aids that I have on this Abyss, and keep in mind, your aids for your base are a little different because you don't have mercenaries when you're defending base. So not that I would have any mercenary aids for Abyss Demon, but a lot of your heroes you do have mercenary-based aids for. But simply put, I have a Chiron, which is but the main thing, it's gonna reflect 10% of the attack damage that he receives. Huge. Blockhead, I can't tell you how huge his he increases the attack rate by 40%. Now, attack rate, as far as I know, Blockhead's the only aid that you can use to get attack rate up, which just is haste. It simply affects how quickly he attacks. Once again, Abyss is only healing when he's hitting damage, so the faster he's hitting, the faster he's healing. And then, of course, I have a Pangoli aid, which gives him an extra 5 seconds once he's out of hit points. It increases his attack, but more importantly, it gives himself 5 seconds to get his hit points back up. So those are the aids I have on the base. They're not much different for Abyss in the other setups. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to take the aids off of this Abyss Demon real quick. So we're going to actually send him into battle with nothing, just what he's got, which is 150,000 hit points and 8,797 attack. So yeah, that's what I meant to do. Okay, so we're just going to drop him right here and see what he does. All right, click that. He is going to be healing himself. It would look like 9,000, and he's healing everybody else for 4,600. So he's probably healing himself. Okay, that's the sword going off. Oh, I gotta click the skill. See if I can see a little better. 46. Yeah, he's healing himself for 9,200, and he's healing his mercenaries. Well, there's no other healing, but he's healing all the mercenaries for 4,600, which is half of what he heals himself for. So we're gonna step out of here. Uh, yes, return. All right. So we're gonna go back to the formation. Now, first thing we're gonna do is we have 3 aids. We have the first one, which gives hit. The second one, which gives attack, and then the third one, when you have a hero haul at 17, you get a third aid. It does both hit points and attack. So the first thing we're going to look at is his hit points are 151,000. We'll say 152. So the first aid we're going to do is for hit points. What I do is Sapphirex, because quite honestly, if I'm not using Sapphirex for resource raids as a hero, he's a fantastic aid for Abyss Demon. Basically, what he's going to do, you deal 20% more damage. So it's not going to affect your attack, but it is going to affect the amount each attack does, which for Abyss, the more damage he does, the more attack he does. It also increases hit points, which I don't care. And then in Battle Royale, are times 2. So without Sapphirex, he has 151,000 hit points and 87, or we'll say 88 attack. The attack is going to stay the same, but the 1,000. So when we go back, he's got 213,000. So, I mean, my gosh, that's over a 33% increase. 62,000. From 151,000. So probably a 40, 43, 45% increase. So here's what we're going to do with just putting the hit points on there. Remember, Sapphirex increases the amount of damage Abyss does. Yes. So we're going to go do a resource raid. He was doing 9,200 heals for himself, and he was doing a 46 for his mercenaries. We're just going to drop them here and see how that increases with just the Sapphirex aid. So now he's healing everybody else. It looks for about 5,500. Yeah, 5496, and he's healing himself with 11,000. So just adding 20% from Sapphirex caused him to go from healing himself for what 9,200 to 11,000. So now he's doing a 2,000 hit point heal on himself every single time he attacks. And that counts when his divine goes off. That counts when his sword goes off. But we're just looking at the base attack right now, which is 56 for everybody else and almost 11,000 for him. Oh, gotta click it. Yep. Yeah, 54. Okay, so we're going to surrender. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to put his attack aid on, which actually what we'll do is we'll put the third aid, which is going to be Pangoli. So we're going to drop Pangoli here. And basically Pangoli, it's important to notice up at the top that he gives 34% to HP and 34% to attack. That's at the 140 aid. I don't have 130 aid readily available. But it goes down, I think 6% or 7% for every 10 at the 140 range. For example, the 100, if I put Skull Mage here, it's only 21%. So even though Skull Mage is going to give an attack bonus, I get much greater attack bonus from using the higher level Pangoli. So, okay, without Pangoli, the Abyss Demon is 213,000 hit points and 8,800 attack. We're going to put the Pangoli here, and now we're at 237,000 hit points and 10,000 attack. So, with just the Pangoli, I don't know how to pronounce his damn name, Pangoli, anyway, soccer ball guy. We're going to go back. We were doing 5,500 for the Mercs and 11,000 for Abyss Demon. We'll see what we do here. That's going to be hard to read up top. So almost 13,000 for him and 6460 for everybody else. We're going to go ahead and surrender, but I think I just lost him. Yeah, I did. That was stupid. Not paying attention. So basically, he went from 11,000 to now 13,000. He's healing for himself. So that added another 2,000 to his heal. The last thing we're going to do is we are going to add the attack aid, which for this we use Blockhead. And the reason I use Blockhead is because he's going to increase the attack rate by 40%. So even though that's not going to adjust the base numbers, it is going to make him hit faster than he was before. So without Blockhead, we are at 237,000 hit points, which will not change, and then 10,300 attack, and that's going to change because Blockhead's going to give him 81% attack. So we come back over here, and now we're at 14,000 attack. So without Blockhead, we're at 10,000. With Blockhead, 14,000. Huge difference. Plus, the main reason we have Blockhead is because it makes him hit faster. So we're going to gotta revive him. We'll end that. I never ever do I spend gems to revive heroes, but I guess this video is going to cost me 8 gems. We'll skip that one. Because he had a great sage, and I don't want him locking me out. Alright. So, he's got a I don't want to do that, because Chiron's going to actually put a curse on him to make his damage go down. So, we don't want to do anything stupid to adjust the numbers. Okay, so, it was 13,000 a while ago that he was healing himself for. Now he's healing himself for 17,507. 17,507 is what he's healing himself for. And you can see just how stinking fast when he's actually hitting something, especially when his sword fires off or when I click the divine. It's yeah, literally insane. It's very hard to kill him with the amount of heals that he does. I mean, you can see the numbers right there. It's it's pretty freaking impressive. So that's the effective aid, having the right aids on a character. And let me see, we're at 13 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, and we'll just sum it up to the effects of aids on an Abyss Demon, and I'm going to do another video right now that's going to be the difference in the aids, the utilities versus the power. So, if you have any questions, or better yet, if you have any ideas for me to make my guys a little better, I could surely always use the help. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or concerns or anything you want me to address, leave it in the comments, and I'll try to get to it. So thanks a lot. Please click like and subscribe, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Thanks.